Anytime. Stop! 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 Oh, God.
Venga, čekaj, Mojta! Gdje je tvojta, aparat, ora, da vidimo.
In gun safety, it's the #1 thing. You never ever want to point your gun because you never know.
O kurwa!
Hey guys, this is Andy the Gun Guy. I am going live on Support the Confederate Battle Flag, Pride of the South, Legally Armed and Proud, and Keep America Great 2020 on this Veterans Day 2018. We have an awesome lineup for you. I'm going to be introducing myself for the very first time on some of these pages. So those of you who've been watching me for a while, bear with us. You're going to see some of the content that you've seen before, but I'm here to say a very special thank you for your service for all of our veterans across the planet, and to come together as Second Amendment patriots who believe in life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
I don't own a gun shop. I lead a movement.
Andy Hallinan.
Andy Hallinan.
Andrew Hallinan, the owner of that Florida gun supply store.
It's not just about guns for us. It's about life and liberty.
The solution to violent crime is for good guys like you and I to unite, to get armed, get trained, and carry daily.
This guy's educated. He's an educated guy. He's speaking the truth. Took so much weight off my shoulders.
We're the kind of patriots you've always wanted to be. Join us.
On this Veterans Day, it is important for us to come together. Our country is divided. If you haven't seen that in the last election cycle that we've had, then you are under a rock right now. It is important that we are coming together as a group of like-minded American patriots that still believe in life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So on this Veterans Day, we have a very special thank you for your service message. We're going to start out from a very important message that I felt just honored to hear from Oliver North.
I always save this one for last when I'm explaining it to young people about who they are, because so few of them know the truth of these youngsters. This is a frame taken from my footage on the 6th of April 2003. Baghdad is the smoke pall you see in the background. The Marine unit I'm with embedded is the van, the lead element of the attack on the Eastern Corridor. We're about 15 miles outside of Baghdad, and a Republican Guards regiment ambushes this Marine rifle company. They spin their Humvees around, and there is a gunfight that occurs between this regiment and this rifle company. And in the midst of the beaten zone, the area where the intersecting bullets are crossing, a United States Navy corpsman I had first met in Kandahar in 2001 rushes into the battlefield, right through the fire, drags two wounded Marines out, and carries them on his shoulder to a helicopter that's landed in the roadway. And in this footage right here, I am standing on the ramp of that helicopter. And this corpsman, who's rushed now twice before and brought these two wounded back, now has a third one. And off to the right-hand side, as you look at the screen, a Reuters news crew sets up their tripod, and they're videotaping him going in and out. And as this guy staggers back into the gunfight, one of them shouts out, "Hey, mate, what did you do that for? Didn't you notice?" In other words, you stupid American. Didn't you notice that wasn't a Marine? If you look carefully at that photograph, you'll see that the wounded warrior, who's already been bandaged up by that United States Navy medical corpsman, isn't a Marine. It's a wounded Iraqi soldier. And this U.S. Navy corpsman has rushed into the battlefield to save his life. And so, because it's polite company, Wayne, I can only put it this way. In response to the Reuters news crew, the Navy corpsman gives them a gesture. You're not supposed to get that part. He gives them a gesture. He says, "Didn't you notice? He was wounded." That's what we do. We're Americans.
That is what we do. We are Americans. And if you believe in that, hit the thumbs up button right now. If you support our troops, support our Confederate flag and our American flag, and don't think it's a symbol of any sort of thing besides U.S. pride, hit the thumbs up button right now, because we are building a community of like-minded American patriots. That's you. People at home who are hitting the share button right now. People who are coming together to hit the like button right now. If you support our troops, support law enforcement, hit the thumbs up button right now. And for those of you who are just joining us, again, I'm Andy the Gun Guy. I am here on Veterans Day to debut for the very first time on all these pages that we are going to be leading the country together. You and I, those of you at home watching this video, we're going to be bringing this country together in ways that we've never seen before, because without our veterans, without our patriots, without our like-minded people like you watching this video, hitting the share button, hitting the thumbs up button, we might have happen all across America what happened in Deerfield. Take a look.
Now to Illinois, where a town is now banning assault weapons, giving residents until next Wednesday to hand them over or face a hefty fine. The new ordinance even giving the police chief the authority to confiscate any guns from those who are charged. But does this actually violate residents' rights? Here now to weigh in is the executive director of Guns.
We don't believe in this fake news BS. We don't believe in this crazy, anti-Second Amendment gathering. We are the media in the United States, and it is so important that we come together on social media like this.
To every dishonest member of the failing American news media, let me explain why you've never been less trusted, less credible, or less respected. For decades, you ignored calls from millions of gun owners to just tell the truth. All you had to do was just get the facts right about our guns and our freedom. But you never even pretended to listen. Instead, you weaponized the First Amendment against the Second. And now the whole country sees you for the mockery we've always known. Your claim to the truth is as legitimate as a thief's. If the fate of individual freedom had rested in your hands, America would have fallen long ago. But Americans put their trust somewhere else. And now, in that place, stands the most trusted defender of individual freedom in American history. We're the National Rifle Association of America, and we're freedom's safest place.
That was a special message from Wayne Lapierre, the head of the NRA. And no matter what you believe about the NRA, I believe it is a community that is bringing us together in ways that we must have. The reason that I'm live right now, the reason that I'm going live on all these different pages is because I want to bring us together. And there's a couple of ways for us to come together as the country that we should be. Number one, we can join communities like this. We can hit the share button. We can hit thumbs up on this video and invite our friends. We can tag our friends. We can also do things like entering the gun giveaway that we've got going on with Firearm, one of the leaders of the Second Amendment. Right now, they're giving away the car PM9. It's called the Thin Blue Line. I'll put it on my screen right now. This is the Thin Blue Line. It's dedicated to law enforcement, veterans, and first responders across the country. And you can join that giveaway and join a community of like-minded American patriots by going to www.KAHR, spelled like this hat, KAHRVIP giveaway.com. That's carvipgiveaway.com. You're not just entering a gun giveaway, you're joining a community of like-minded American patriots like you and I who are using social media not to advance fake news or advance the crazy thing that all of us hate called Antifa and violence, but to come together once again as a community that needs to stand firm, stand proud, and stand strong. One of the things that all veterans all across the country hate is crime. Take a look at this veteran who's sitting on his porch, on his front porch, minding his own business, in a wheelchair, might I add, when he's attacked and robbed by two thugs. This is why we need to follow my tagline, which is get armed, get trained, and carry daily. Take a look. If that makes you angry, hit the anger button on social media right now, because that makes me angry. And there's nothing that makes me more angry than stolen valor. You remember this video on YouTube where a guy confronted a guy with stolen valor. Take a look. We need to call these people out. Take a look.
This dude's wearing a Ranger tab, flag on his right shoulder, low, and his boots are unbloused. He's a piece of shit, and I'm about to call him out on it. Army Ranger right there, telling little kids, make him his idol. You don't say anything, okay? Come here. Come here. Hey, sir. Hey, my son would like to meet you. He really admires guys in the Army.
Hey, buddy. I'm Sean.
What unit were you in?
I'm with the 2nd Battalion Rangers.
75th?
2nd. We're 75th Ranger Regiment with the 2nd Battalion.
What's your MOS?
My MOS is 11 Bravo.
All right.
I'm what's called Attack 1. All I do is I go out on missions.
Where'd you get your 3 CIBs at?
Afghanistan.
All 3?
All 3.
You know you need to be in 3 different campaigns to get 3 CIBs, right?
This one was from Afghanistan.
Okay.
That's from Iraq.
Okay.
And that was for my 2nd rotation back to Afghanistan.
You know, no matter how many you do, you can only get 1. For Iraq, Afghanistan, yep. All 3, you can only get them. You know that, right?
Because my campaign took me outside of mission lines from Afghanistan.
That doesn't make any sense. And you're in 2nd Bat Rangers?
Yep.
There it is. Where's your combat patch at?
I gave it to a little kid again.
All right, why's your flag so low on your shoulder? It should be up here.
Got me on that one, bud.
Why are your boots are all on blast too?
Because I literally just got home.
From where?
From Fort Lewis.
Fort Lewis? Is that where the Rangers?
This video goes on and on and on. We are standing up for bullies, veterans and non-veterans alike. That's one of the lessons we need to learn from veterans, is that we need to stand up against bullies. We need to make it known that we're not going to back down. We need to make it known that we're going to be there to fight the good fight, that we're going to stand up for the little guy. We're going to call out things that need to be called out. We're not going to stay silent anymore. Together, we're going to come together and we're going to show America that we are united to do big things. And the more we unite, the more we come together, the more loud we get. Take a look at a march that we did here in my hometown, where we stood up together. We stood up against the bullies and the anti-gunners, and we said, no, this is our country. This is our Second Amendment, and we will be here to fight the fight.
Andy Hallahan organizing a march for gun owners. As ABC Action News reporter Ronnie Dunnigan explains why participants came locked and loaded.
Of course, there's plenty of passion behind this issue. In fact, many of these marchers were here more than 2 hours before this event even started. Many of them say they were trying to send a strong message to lawmakers. Organizers say the message behind this 5-mile march through town to inspire patriotic Americans to take action right now to stop what they call attacks on Second Amendment freedoms.
You can ban the guns, you can ban the assault rifles, but the bad guys are going to have them anyway.
Lawful gun owners and law-abiding citizens are catching the rap for, things like Orlando.
Florida gun supply owner Andy Hallahan says he wants to hammer that message home to lawmakers.
It's not the guns at the issue. It's the mentality of the radicals using the gun in a legal way. We want to stand up and encourage Americans to make some change and stop being silent.
However, not everyone agrees with.
Guys, if you wholeheartedly believe in the Second Amendment, what I want you to do is hit the thumbs up button. The more you hit the thumbs up button, the more people will see this video in their newsfeed. The more people will join these pages. Pages like support the Confederate battle flag, one of the most important things we need to do so we don't erase our history. Pride of the South. We are proud to be who we are. We cannot allow that to be encroached upon and be attacked for our belief system. Legally armed and proud. I personally have armed and trained over 30,000 people here in Florida, and I lead a movement of Second Amendment people like you at home who are ready to do what it takes to get armed, get trained, and carry daily. And that's why it's so important to enter the giveaways like the car arms giveaway that I mentioned a few minutes ago, because not only are you entering a gun giveaway, but you're also connecting with other like-minded American patriots. And with the country so divided, we cannot sit back. We cannot back down. We must stand together. And you can join that giveaway at www.kahrvip, like K-A-H-R, car VIP, very important person, giveaway.com. You can enter to win a Car Arms Thin Blue Line, one of the best handguns there are. But guys, what we're seeing in America is violence coming up. Violence attacking, and we will not back down. Take a look at what happens when an Antifa gangbanger attacks a veteran with a stick. This is how we should respond. and it's funny when we stand up together, there's always going to be people out there that are trying to squash us, that are trying to report our videos or argue with us on social media. We will not back down. For those of you who are just joining, again, I'm Andy the Gun Guy, and I am here leading a Second Amendment movement, and it's time that we reach out, which is why I've connected with pages like Support the Confederate Battle Flag to come together and build unity across the United States. But of course, when you stand up and you make waves in support of the Second Amendment, there will always be people that tear you down, just like the Young Turks tries to tear me down. Take a look.
Andrew Hallinan is the nut job who is running a gun shop in Florida. He's the guy who says he's really patriotic and does videos with a Confederate flag behind him.
If you support not only the Confederate battle flag, but the United States flag as a whole, hit the thumbs up button right now. I want to see thumbs up all across my screen because, again, we are here to say we will not back down. We will come together for every election, for every event, for every situation that we have happen. We will come together and we will fight the positive fight. And one of the ways that you can fight, one of the things that you can do is I have a program to help you become an NRA certified instructor. Because if you've been thinking about teaching people about firearms and you've been thinking about teaching people about using firearms in a safe way and advancing the Second Amendment, I have a program that will help empower you to do that. I have a program that will help bring you to where you're at, to where you want to be. You can actually make money supporting the Second Amendment, which is so important right now. Take a look.
Make money, shoot guns, support the Second Amendment. That's everyone's dream, right? If you're like me, you're frustrated, angry, and chomping at the bit to get involved in the battle to protect our families and our communities from violent crime. If you've watched this video to this point, it means that you and I are cut from the same cloth. We've been searching for something more, searching for an answer, a solution to America's gun violence. Now, our government says new laws are the solution to violent crime in America, but people like you and I know that new law won't work because criminals don't follow the law in the first place. You are the solution to the evil plaguing America. You and your friends, your family, and the people you're connected to. You can help them take a stand against violent crime by becoming a firearm instructor yourself.
Guys, if you've been thinking about becoming an NRA certified instructor, I challenge you. You are really being called to do that. Guys, you can find out more about my NRA instructor training program. I can train you from across the country at www.andysnraprogram.com. Andys with an S, nraprogram.com. I will help you do what it takes to help you figure out how to train 30,000 people so you can create your own movement, because that's what it takes to keep this country together, is that we are not only bringing people together and valuing the pages like this, but we're coming together to support the Second Amendment. Guys, there along the way, we have to stand up to bullies. Take a look at, again, another opportunity where I got to stand up against fake news and tell the truth to CNN.
You know, studies show time and time again that the more lawful firearms and the more trained people per population, the crime rate always goes down. 100% of the time. It's never been proven wrong. The perfect example was Chicago. The day after they announced concealed carry finally in Chicago, they had the lowest murder rate in the history of Chicago. And that's a really wonderful testament to lawful firearms being a deterrent to violent crime.
If you support lawful concealed carrier by people who are legally, mentally, and physically able to help train themselves and protect their community, hit the thumbs up button right now, because across the country, as you know, as most veterans know, it takes law enforcement over 13 minutes to arrive. A concealed carrier can respond in less than 2 seconds when they are properly armed, properly trained, and carrying daily. Guys, along the way, the media is trying to distort us. They're trying to make us believe all these lies about the AR-15 and things like that. That's one of the reasons that I came up with my jihadi fighting machine, AR-15. Take a look.
What is that? Can I?
Yeah, this is the Peacemaker JFM 15.
JFM stands for Jihadi Fighting Machine. It comes pre-lubed in 13% pig fat gun oil so that certain people can't pick it up. This gun is built to be a fighting gun. You know, at the end of the day, it's got these points here. You can put it into a door jamb and fire through the door. It comes with a free Infidel t-shirt and the Liberal Tears gun oil as well.
All jokes aside, the AR-15 is the most lied about firearm out there. The media wants us to believe all sorts of crazy things that we just will not believe. Here's a couple of the lies the media tells us.
Hi, I'm Andy with Florida Gun Supply, and this is America's rifle. They want you to believe that this is a weapon of war, but they can't even explain why it's never been issued to any soldier fighting in any military force on the entire planet. Ever. They want you to think that the AR in AR-15 stands for assault rifle, because nobody's ever told them that AR stands for Armalite rifle, the first company who ever built this platform. They want to brainwash our youth into believing that these rifles are killing machines, but they conveniently forget to mention that knives kill more than 4.3 times the amount of Americans than all rifles combined. We cannot sit idly by as America gets brainwashed into dangerous submission. That's why I'm leading a campaign right now to encourage patriotic Americans across the nation to build their very first AR-15. I have a giveaway going on right now. When you text the word BUILD to 345-345, you'll not only be entered to win one of my free AR-15 build kit, but you'll also be invited to a free AR-15 build seminar that you can attend from any location across America. So text the word BUILD to 345-345 and then share this video to spread the truth about the AR-15. This is Andy with Florida Gun Supply, and my message is to get armed, get trained, carry daily, and long live the Republic.
That is my tagline. Get armed, get trained, and carry daily. So far, 30,000 people have taken my training in person, and now we're doing AR-15 build classes. We're having people fly across the country, but you don't even need to do that. You can do it right from the comfort of your own home. I have a workshop online right now at www.ar15class.com where I'll teach you what you need to know about building an AR-15, and you'll even have access to my kits and parts and all of the stuff that you need to do to build your AR-15, because right now, with this divided country, it is only a matter of time. After California, there's only a matter of time before they come after our AR-15s again. And if that makes you angry, hit the anger button right now, because like I said, it is so important for us to come together and build a united community across social media. And if you agree with that, hit the share button right now. Invite people to come and watch this video. Invite people to into these types of events so we can come together and chat and communicate and build support for the Second Amendment across this country. Guys, it is more important than ever for us to stand up. And, you know, if you're one of the people that are a hater and you're one of the people that end up wanting to hate us and all of the Second Amendment things that we want, if you're one of the trolls out there, I invite you to protest. And if you do protest, I might just show up.
Captured national headlines, and now a group of people in Inverness have had enough. This afternoon, they took to the streets promoting peace and equality. Michael Shingleton there today. Michael, I understand they had a surprise guest as well. Who?
And they sure did, Mark. The owner of Florida Gun Supply, Andy Hallinan, demonstrated alongside with all of the other people peacefully protesting the negative national media attention Inverness has received over the past 2 weeks, most of which was over Hallinan's stance on radical Islam. Demonstrators are now trying to change that. All lives matter! Hallinan surprised many when he showed up ready to protest.
The bottom line is I don't think that I'm probably very well liked here at this peace protest.
Maybe overnight he decided that he does love everybody. If he does, we are so happy to have him here.
Hallinan joined the group rallying for peace, love, and equality. He says he agrees with their message to an extent.
At the end of the day, the message that they have and what I have are very similar. The bottom line is we all want world peace. The only difference is I know that there are people out there that want to kill us in the middle of the night. And in order for us to gain world peace, we have to prepare for war. If you agree with that, guys, hit the thumbs up button right now. Haters are going to hate, and what we need to do is deal with bullies. We need to look towards veterans who are serving our country on this day of Veterans Day, and we need to support our veterans and look after them fighting bullies and take inspiration to that. Take inspiration from these people giving up things in their lives, and we need to fight the fight here at home. Guys, the last thing I want to mention before I go is I want to invite you. I have developed a brand new target. And this target will make you a better shooter. It sticks to anything, and it's absolutely one of the best ways that you can enhance your shooting skills. And I want to play a teaser video for you right now because I'm looking for beta testers, and I need your help to do that.
Hey guys, this is Henry with Florida Gun Supply. I have to tell you about these new targets. It's like Tannerite, just without the noise. Makes you a better shooter, and it's legal at most ranges.
Guys, you can opt in for your free targets, your free beta testing targets at www.colorblasting.com. Just take a look at them. I want you to see what we have there because it is an unbelievable target. It's colorblastingtargets.com, www.colorblastingtargets.com. And guys, you're definitely going to be seeing more of me. If you need to, hit the follow button on these live videos. Let's come together and let's have discussions like this so that we can build a community together. Guys, this is Andy with Florida Gun Supply. As always, my message is to get armed, get trained, carry daily. Long live the Republic, and happy Veterans Day to all.
This is Debbie. Oh my God, that looks beautiful.
Take a look.
Land of the free.
I don't own a gun shop. I lead a movement.
We're live, guys. Give a good show. God is good. God is good. It's why we do it.
It's not just about guns for us. It's about life and liberty. The Second Amendment isn't just a right for us. It's a God-given duty to protect our families, our communities, and our way of life.
Look at that pink gun right there. Amen, guys. These are the like-minded patriots that are following.
We're not racists. We're teachers, parents, nurses, and preachers. We may not be politically correct, but we'll tell you the truth. We're the kind of patriots you've always wanted to be. Join us.